What's going on? What is it? This week's been hard because it's been a weird week with not having trading on Monday. But today is Thursday, I believe. Yes, it's Thursday. Or no, it's Thursday. Yep, yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. What's going on? Good morning. If you're just now tuning in, welcome to the party. A little bit early this morning. Not that there's anything really crazy to talk about, but I just wanted to get started a little early because I got to leave a little early. I'll probably get out of here around 9:20 this morning because I've got to go to a meeting to talk about some big stuff happening right now in my career, my life. But let's get into the action here. Let's talk about what stocks are hot today. Talk about some news. We got some news. Take a look at the Gapper list. You guys, for the first people who tune in, you get to see the Gapper list first. CODX. Getting stock tips from a guy who doesn't know what day it is. You know what? Fuck you, Lawn Pro King. I ain't got time for your shit no more. You want to bring negativity to this channel? You're going to get put in timeout. That's how it goes, baby. Don't bring it. We don't need it. We don't want it. Obviously, I knew what day it was. I was just trying to be funny. I guess it didn't come across. I guess Lawn Pro King doesn't know what humor is. But I bring the humor here, baby. All right, so CODX. CODX has news this morning, right? So CODX, the news on CODX is that they they designed a test to be able to test people for the coronaria, whatever the disease is or the flu that's coming out of China right now. That's what the deal is with CODX this morning. That's why the stock is gapping up, because of this test that they came out with. The test will be able to, I guess, diagnose people that have the coronavirus. Is it the coronavirus? Corona. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I knew it was one of those. The coronavirus. So CODX is working on a test for the coronavirus. If you take a look here at the chart, you can see this morning gapping up there from $1 up there to $4, pulling back down there now. It's at 308 currently. The pre-market high is $3.99, $4. If we look at the daily chart, we'll probably see some resistance there at the $4 area, a little bit of resistance there at the $4 area. So that's where we got stuck at, and that's what's happening right now. CODX. This thing's got a 15.7 million share float. And other than that, looking at what else has volume this morning. Again, NVAX this morning. NVAX this morning pre-market gapping up after some big moves recently. NVAX kind of making some big moves. Yesterday, it just kind of sold off all day, but today kind of gapping up again and bouncing around. So we'll see what happens here with NVAX. Other than that, let's talk about what news is out today. Some news in the markets today. Let me pull this up here. I can read my notes. All right, so today, reporting after the bell, we've got in INTC, Intel reporting after the bell, and we've also got a lot of the airline companies reporting before the bell today. American Airlines, Southwest, and JetBlue, all three reporting before the bell today. So we'll take a look at those charts here in a minute. But right now, news coming out, jobless claims. Jobless claims coming out today. The forecast was 215,000 was the forecast. Guess what it was? It was 211,000. So obviously that's bullish. It means that there was less jobless claims than they thought there would be. Obviously that's good. And right now, futures kind of looking a little red right here. So we'll see what happens here going into market open. And like I said, CODX having news this morning for the coronavirus. So that's what's moving. That's what's hot right now. Let's take a look back. We'll take a look at the futures here in a little bit. But let's take a look at the gappers for people who are just now tuning in and want to see what stocks are gapping up this morning. So right now, again, CODX on the top of the gapper list. You got 15 million shares in the float. We've got a couple stocks moving around, but really right now, the only thing with a ton of volume would be CODX and TRIL. TRIL with a 14 million share float. So we'll take a look here at TRIL as well and see what's popping there. Let's look. All right. TRIL. TRIL yesterday making a big move from the 290 area up there to 390, and then just kind of selling off after that move right around lunchtimes, going from 390 back down there to 290. But this morning pushing again. This is the 5-minute chart, so you can see TRIL right now pushing up there above $3 and up there to 365 currently, pre-market high. Currently, we're right there at the pre-market high, which is $3.65, which was some resistance as of yesterday. So yesterday had a little spike up there at 365, got stuck there, and we know yesterday's high was $3.90. So those are key areas to keep an eye on: 390, 365 resistance as of yesterday. We will see if that resistance kicks in once again today, and we'll see if that's gonna make some moves here. Got a decent float, getting some more volume on it. It's got 600,000 shares traded so far. We got to get some more volume there, baby. CODX there at the $3 area still. Got 3 million shares traded on this thing. This is the 5-minute chart. You can see 1-minute chart here, a little bit different looking. But right now on the 5-minute chart, you can see overall we're kind of just fading back down there to 3. So we need to get a breakout, I would say, above, obviously, this area right here. So we're right there at the fine line. If this thing probably get back above 320, start to push here. So above 320, keep an eye on CODX. If you're looking to buy the dip, well, there you go. We got some dip down there, maybe 290 area. Got some support forming there at the 280s. Got a bit of I'd say a bull flag going on here. So, or flagpole in general. So we'll see if this is going to want to pop back up here above 320 now and start to make a move. CODX, keep pushing here with the news of the coronavirus. I got it right. The coronavirus. If there's one thing I know how to pronounce better than others, it's the coronavirus. Kind of a weird name to make a virus. The coronavirus. Taking a look at the Gapper list one more time for everybody who's late to the party. I see people just now tuning in. Well, welcome. Good morning. What's good? What's hot? This morning, again, we got CODX, HZO, APT on the Gapper list with low volume. Low volume on those stocks so far. We need more volume. NVAX really the only thing other than TRL right now with a little bit of volume. We need more volume. And I'm not talking about turning up the volume on your computer. I know I've said that joke about a million times, but it never gets old. It never gets old. So what else? Let's take a look at futures. That's what we'll take a look at here. We haven't looked at futures yet. Futures. Oh, gosh. Where'd it go? Futures? Nope. No futures. Just kidding. There's a futures chart. Okay. 15-minute chart. Looking at futures now. You can see what we got going on here. So, this morning bouncing off that 313 area. Yesterday selling off at the end of the day and overnight selling off down there to that 313. And we've been bouncing since then off that 313 area here. And you can see, hopefully, guys, my head's in the way. My head's always in the bad spot. So, right now on the futures, this is the E-minis. We've got that support there at the 313 area. A little bit of resistance, which was kind of previous support there at kind of the 316 area. So we'll see what happens here at open if we can push above that 316. And then after that, we got some more, I'd say some resistance clearly here at that 321 kind of area. So looking like we're kind of in a tight range right here. Market's been kind of getting some headwind with the coronavirus, with some stocks. We got Boeing having some issues. We got a couple big name stocks having issues right now, just with overall performance. So it's weighing on the overall market. We will see if we can push here and hold that 313 support there on the bottom of that chart. So let's see what happens here as we, again, my head there in the way. We'll see what happens later on here. We'll give it a little bit of time, and we'll see what happens there. And we're just jumping over here. Like I said earlier, jobless claims came out. We had jobless report claims came out. It was bullish, so that's good news for the market right now. We'll see how that affects the overall market if we can hold that 313 area again. And we'll want to push here. If you look at the Gapper list, we've got CODX, HZO still. Those HZO, APT with low volume. We need a lot more volume there. TRIL, NVAX, the ones with volume right now to keep an eye on. But let's take a look at those charts again for anybody who's just now tuning in. Welcome to the madness. The madness here. That's what we're going to call it from now on. It's just the madness. So CODX there, trying to push, holding that $3 area. You can see you're getting tight right now. CODX getting tight. CODX getting tight. Something like that. Getting tight there. Getting tight right here. So we'll see if that's going to happen. Let's look at the airlines. American Airlines. Is this American Airlines? Yes. It's a AAA or AA? Forgot the. Yeah, there's American Airlines. American Airlines this morning reporting earnings, not really doing much, kind of bouncing around, looking like it was kind of just a non-event. Had a couple little bounces, but right now kind of looking flat right there for the airlines reporting this morning. JetBlue and Southwest also reported this morning, so stuff to look at. Somebody want me to look at Ford. What's going on with Ford right now? Looking like we're kind of pulling back here, that 9-10 area, a little bit of support there on Ford right now. Not really much going on. You got to remember, these stocks aren't really things that we trade volatile-wise. Just don't get it. So there we go. A couple big name stocks there. Looking at the gapper list, still everything we've already talked about. Let's take a look at the NVAX here. NVAX this morning at the 760 area. Small gap up there to the 830, and then now kind of just selling off since then. So a couple big pops here on NVAX recently. You can see this thing been making some moves the other day, going from $6 up there to $10, pulling back again up there to 1036, and then ever since then pulling back. So we've got NVAX and TRIL really with the only stocks with volume right now on the gapper list, and TRIL getting stuck there at that 360 area that we talked about on the chart yesterday, having some trouble there at the 365 area. And guess what? It's like it's rocket science, right? Up there to 365 now and pulling back there to 335. So, interesting. What's up with GNPX today? GNPX, ooh, wow. As you said that, somebody just asked what I think about GNPX. Well, look at GNPX right now getting crushed from 170, just going to nothing. It's just, look at that. As we pulled it up there, getting hammered right now. Wow. Anybody short on GNPX? You just had a nice little morning. Beautiful. Look at that. From $1.65 down there to $1. Look here at this is the 1 minute candle right now. You can see in 1 minute this stock dropped from $1.68 down there to $1. So offering news this morning, just getting crushed. You got to be careful with holding these types of stocks, long term or in general. You can see the stock went from 30 cents recently all the way up here to 225, and then this morning they came out with news of an offering, and it's going down real hard. So that's the game that they play, baby. That's the game right there. That's the stock market game. Pump it up and then crash it back down. You got to raise money, baby. Raise capital. Everyone's just out here trying to raise capital. No one cares about the shareholders. Nobody cares about the actual investors. It's just about the companies trying to raise money. Raising money, baby. Big quick question for you guys. I don't know. For some reason, it seems that when I do go live on YouTube, I'm not getting a email notification that I went live. So are you guys getting any notifications from YouTube when I go live? I feel like it's something's broken. I think it's broken. Something's not right. You are getting them? Or are you not getting them? Somebody's getting them? Huh. For some reason, I'm not getting emails when I go live. Weird. Huh. Whatever. Some people are getting them. Some people are not getting them. Hey. Weird. No, I'm not sure why it does it differently some days. Either way, whatever. All right, so let's take a look here. Back over the gapper list, still nothing really hot there, nothing really moving. And futures right now kind of bouncing again off that 313 area, that 313 support there on the SPY currently. S&P 500 E-mini, whatever you want to call it. There, my head's in the way. My head is always in the way. I feel naked with this new haircut. So right now, you can see again we touched down to that 313 area there. 313 is that bottom line there, that blue line there on the 15-minute chart. So looking to see what happens from here. If we look at a bigger time frame, zoom out here. Oh gosh, it doesn't make it much easier. So you can see right now where we're at with the futures. That 313, that 313 area holding there for now. Yesterday we had a nice little bounce off of support, so we'll see if that's going to be the same kind of setup as today. If we can bounce from that 313 support area, which we've kind of touched down. I say what, triple bottom there. We got a triple top. We got a triple bottom, double top. Which one's going to win here? You know, which one's going to win? I do not use RSI. I do look different. I look really weird. I'm self-conscious. All right, so still looking here at these stocks that are moving up. CODX having trouble there, not wanting to break out, but getting tighter and getting tighter here. So that 280 area is going to be a key area to keep an eye on with CODX. If you're watching CODX for a trade, like I said earlier, we're just getting tight. I want to see CODX push above that. Now I definitely want to see it push back above the VWAP 310, 320 area. That 320 area is kind of showing us that there's definitely some sellers sitting there at the 320 and then obviously at the 350 as well. So we're looking for that breakout to the upside. I want to see CODX push above that 320 area. Right now, that 280 support has got to hold. If you're just now tuning in, the news on the CODX trade here is that CODX came out with a test, or they're designing a test for the coronavirus. And I'm not talking about corona like the beer you drink. I'm talking about the virus that's coming from China and the zombie virus. Seems to be a pretty big deal. I guess they're trying to get ahead of it. They're trying to stop the coronavirus from spreading around the world. And that's what's happening right now. It seems that the market's getting a little bit of trouble with that virus as well. So right now, we've got a TRIL back below 350. On the TRIL. I sent a text real quick. Sorry, my real life. All right. China found a remedy by adding extra oxygen into the blood. Well, shit. Perfect. Seems easy enough. That seems really easy to cure a virus, just adding extra oxygen. I like it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, you know. Medical science, baby. All right, what else? INT up above $1 now. This morning. That for some reason it just popped up on the gapper list. Not sure why it just popped up. This morning, INT above $1 again. Big spike up there to $1.48. Pulling back all the way back down there to $1. So no more recession. The cure was found. That's how it works, baby. That's how it works. Now it's time for the market to go back to an all-time high. We got a virus. Saving the virus. So what else we got? On the gapper list here, you can see looking a little slow right now in terms of action, in terms of stocks with lots of volume. Not a lot of volume. A couple stocks, gapping up here, but just not a lot of volume on these stocks. So we need more volume before really looking for anything too crazy today. We got this stock right here, TWMC. TWMC going straight to the moon right now, up there to $5 on only 58,000 shares traded. We need more volume on there, baby. We need more volume on that one. We'll see if that volume's going to come in here, but look at that. Making a move here. On only 61,000 shares, up there to $5 now. Look at that. Just bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Going straight up. Straight up. And you can see running into some resistance right now. That $5 area resistance kicking in there. And you got the VWAP coming up there as well on the daily chart. So big old green candle running right into that resistance for now and pulling back there. TWMC definitely want us. We gotta get more volume. That's all it comes down to here. I would like to see a lot more volume on this thing, and I'd like to see it pull back before jumping in there. So TWMC right now, you can see on the 5-minute chart here over here on the right-hand side that we've just got this huge push, really overextended on a really low volume. So those are two things to be worried about. You got really low volume, and you've got a really big push that's really overextended. I would be careful at that point. I would not want to be buying at $5, which somebody bought. Somebody bought at $5. Somebody bought what? 600 shares at $5. So, ouchies. Ouchies. Not a good idea. What's up? Legend in the house. What's good? What's good? Looking at the gapper list again, we got CODX, TWMC, INNT, HZO, APT. Wow, TWMC above $5 now. Just, again, pushing up there. On the daily chart, like we said, we got the VWAP there at 520. This thing's just going straight up right now. It's looking dangerous. It's looking real dangerous. Got a really small float. We got 500,000 shares in the float, supposedly, so interesting. What's up with UAVS? UAVS yesterday pushing from 60 cents up there to 74 cents. A little penny stalker. This, I actually, from 22 cents back there in August, now up there to 72 cents, kind of bouncing around. Looking a little top heavy right now, if I would say so myself. Looking a little top heavy there on UAVS. I'm still keeping an eye here. TWMC now up there to 533. Wow. It's just going. Still really low volume here. Look at the volume on these candles. 31,000, 35,000, 4,000 on this candle. So where is the volume on this thing? Do I think it's too late to buy Uber? I don't know if I'd say it was too late, but right now Uber's looking a little overextended here on the daily chart. I would wait for a pullback if you were going to be buying Uber. Give Uber a little bit of time to find a base here, maybe in the 35 area, kind of turn that previous resistance kind of area there at the $34, $35 area. Look for a bit of a pullback there on Uber if you're thinking about getting long on Uber. Do I watch for halts? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. CODX just not having any power here to get back above $3. So that one's on the afterburner right now. TWMC still just pushing here. Wow. 570. So even on this really low volume, this thing's just squeezing that real low volume and slow action. Up there to 570 with really just no volume on these candles. Pulling back there. That's what you got to be careful about. These low, look at this. From 575 back down there to 515, like nothing, you know. It just drops right back down there. So you got to be real careful with this low volume. Although, obviously, the stock has been going higher since we've watched it here. I mean, look at the volume. Only 119,000 shares traded there. So the spread, the volume is just can be deadly. Can be real deadly right now. You can see the spread. You got about a 20-cent spread here. And just watching level 2 there, looking real. Just my head's in the way now, but you guys can see that spread there, I'm sure, on your own platforms. TWMC trying to push here with that low volume, looking dangerous right now. So obviously looking at it now, you're like, hey, I could have bought it when it was $4.60 and sold it up here at $5.60. You coulda, you definitely could have. But also, here's the problem, is are you a gambler? You got to ask yourself that. Are you here to make money or are you here to make bets? And I think TWMC would have been just a big bet at that point. Looking over at the gapper list again, CODX there, 287, TWMC there as well. So right now futures pulling back here below 313. So the market looking weak here, not holding that support. We'll look at the next support area here on futures on the E-minis this morning. My head again in the way. So if you look here, we can see we've got some previous kind of support there, 310, 308 area on the futures right now. And you can see we're right there, still kind of bouncing around that 313. I think if we can't hold that 313, this thing's going to really start to sell here, at least down there at 310. And that 310 area is going to be the last line in the sand to keep ourselves in that 330 area, that 330 support area. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here at open. Market kind of bouncing around right now. Just bouncing around, trying to make some moves. What do you guys want to look at? We want to look at the gapper list one more time. Okay, there's everything we've already looked at, everything we already talked about. Nothing really new there. Like I said, TWMC, we got to get some more volume on this thing, baby. Where's the volume at on this thing right here? Up there now to $5.50. So obviously it's moving, it's bouncing, but volume just not really coming in there right now. Again, look at the volume here, 2,000 shares on that 1 minute candle. You got 3,000 shares there, 6,000. Low volume, but making some big moves at low float. So a couple stocks moving around this morning, a couple stocks making moves, but everything kind of looking low volume-wise. The INNT move still kind of right there at above $1, but just overall looking slow there and selling off back below $1. So a couple stocks keep an eye on. NVAX also kind of just fizzling out there as well. And CODX right now getting tight. It's got to hold that 280 area, and at this point, it's got to push. I want to see it kind of just push back above $3, and then after that, 320. I would like to see that push before doing anything crazy and jumping in there. So that's the game plan. That's what we got. That's what we're watching right now. CODX, NVAX, TWMC. TWMC needs a lot more volume to really be a trade for me personally. We'll see if that's going to come in there, if that action's going to come in. TRIL, finding a little bit of support there, 338 right now, and trying to push up there. We got some resistance there at the 365. We got stuck out before. And then after that, we got 390 resistance as well. So, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hopefully, you guys not so much learned something today, but at least you guys found maybe a stock that you're not watching or something like that. So, I'm going to head out. I got a meeting I got to be at 10 o'clock. I got to go handle some business. And I'll talk to you guys maybe later on today, or I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Be here, 8:50 a.m. Eastern. We're talking about what stocks are hot and all of that fun stuff. So there we go. I'm out of here.